What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Keith, Keep It Real, Music Overload, where we tap into the culture and talk nothing but endless music, man. Who do I got the pleasure of speaking with today, man?
Young COTY Bryant, Coach Tev, man. What's happening, y'all?
Yes, sir. We got the man Coach Tev in the building, man. We here in Dallas right now, man. Just witnessed a first ever Coach Tev live performance, and I just got to say I'm definitely like blown away for sure. You know what I mean? And it's like seeing first time seeing you live, yeah. Because I mean, you probably don't remember, but it's a really good experience, and it's super cool because Pat All Black's one of my favorite songs by you. I just want to say that straight up. You know what I mean? And shout out to my boy Josh Pimp behind the lens.
Get his due respect. That's one of my favorite ones.
Pat All Black, you don't think it does?
I don't think it do. We need to shoot a video. Oh, we did shoot a video. The shit ain't out yet.
What?
Yeah.
And that's all. And that's what I want to mention too, bro. Like something about your music is you always know how to either direct a video or at least have some kind of visual out for some of the hardest songs. Like Pat All Black, when I looked it up, there was no music video, but you did have an open mic live performance. So I just love how you kind of always want a vision. So you saw a vision for that song when you first, made it?
So really, with the music video, it's a rare occurrence. I have nothing to do with like directing it, came up with the treatment, or shooting it. Another homie, shout out homie Sonny, he came up with all that. So I don't want to talk about it too much. It ain't out yet, but it's going to be one of the best videos we've ever done, for sure.
I'm excited to hear that, man.
I'm jealous, because like I said, I had nothing to do with the creative vision on it. I just pulled up as a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's interesting, because you definitely, you're an artist who does have a creative vision and a lot of other stuff that you do. So like, that's super dope to hear, you know what I mean? So I kind of wanted to take it back a little bit and just kind of recap this event. Like, for you, this is the 5-year anniversary of COTY, right. Coach of the Year, you know what I'm saying? Just, I guess, I don't know if you would consider a debut album, but it's definitely like, a prominent standpoint in your career. Would you kind of agree on that?
Yeah, definitely. Like the debut as far as Coach Tev was a project called I Fell in Love with My Mistress, and that came out in 2018. Okay. But COTY was definitely like the stamp for me as far as like branding wise. It took on its own, just meaning. You know what I mean? Like it was some accidental shit. Like, I was just like, oh, COTY, Coach of the Year, like, and kind of had a ring to it. Fuck it, let's just put out a project. I got songs. It wasn't even like a cohesive idea. Yeah. It was like, let's just throw this together, put it out to the world, and whatever happens. And here we are 5 years later, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And I just want to say, like, you definitely make this album feel like a new rollout. It's like you're bringing the new album, a brand new rollout, and a whole new marketing scheme. Because, I wasn't around during 2019 to know about your music. Yeah. But when I listened to the album, you're talking about 5-year anniversary, it feels polished as fuck. It don't feel like it dropped in 2019. Like, you know how certain SoundCloud rap, like X or Lil Skies, they can sound kind of dated? Like, COTY sound like it dropped today. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have that, you just have good music that aged well. You don't know how to, like, you're not bad at it. I don't know how to explain it. And you sometimes in certain raps, you just do it like you're not even trying. Like, would you kind of agree on that? Certain song, I feel like Minicab is one of those songs where it's like
Minicab's
flowing.
Yeah, that's gonna be forever. I'm still trying to top that to this day.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, because you have some really good songs, man. And like, I definitely want to get into all that too. But I definitely do want to say as well, like, just as far as, because we're definitely going to rollout as well. But I do want to say, like, you are definitely like a man of the music for sure, no doubt. But I definitely do know for sure that you're also like a man of many names. Like Coach Tev, Tevyn Jenkins. Freaking young Popovich, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I actually do have a gift for you, man. I got this bag right here. I was actually gonna ask you, what can you tell me? Because you do go by a lot of names and a lot of aliases. What can you tell me about Young Teezy, man? Young Teezy. Show out to the camera, man. What can you tell the people about Young Teezy? And if you flip it around, you have another picture as well.
I used to have a Chuck Norris poster.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what's in the posters?
Yeah, it was just like Chuck, the Chuck Norris jokes, right?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I forgot all about this.
Crazy. With both the Chuck Norris?
I don't know what this is actually.
Yo.
This picture's so damn grainy. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I figured that you would know. Like, is that your dorm room or something like that, bro? Like,
it had to be. Either dorm room or like student living, like an apartment that was like near campus and shit at UNT. That's crazy.
Dope. And what can you tell me about the cover on the back,
this
man?
Is a classic. Niggas don't know about the Tevyn versus Tevyn. Niggas don't, boy.
What can you tell the people about Tevyn versus Tevyn, man?
I have a homie. One of my best friends. His name is also Tevyn. Mine's is Tevyn with a Y. His is Tevyn with an I. So we put out a project called Tevyn versus Tevyn. Obviously a whole fight night theme type shit. And it was just, us rapping back and forth together the whole project. Yeah. And he was going by Xavier at the time. I was going by Tevyn Lamar. And he's low-key, shout out Tevyn, because without Tevyn, I probably wouldn't be doing music today.
Really?
Like, he was singing and shit back in high school. I've known him since high school. And we went to college together, and he started rapping and shit too. I was like, yo, if this nigga can rap, nigga, I can rap. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, here we are. Fucking this had to be 2012, Jonathan? 2012? 2011? 2012, something like that.
That's super crazy, man. That's super freaking crazy.
Probably 2012.
Wow. How old were you?
I had to be 20, maybe. Yeah, about 20.
Dang, that's super cool, man. And the cover's pretty polished. Like, you don't feel like outdated either.
This shit did look outdated.
Like, what y'all think, man? What y'all
Crazy.
think?
But this is what, mixtape covers was looking like back in the era.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just get some random shit. Like, I was going for like the like DJ Empire, like fucking, what was all the mixtapes
Like,
Wayne had back?
Or like dedication, drought, stuff like that.
Yeah, like I was going for all that type of look. Like, you go on live mixtapes and just see random mixtape. That's kind of like the look I was going for then. But
that's
this is crazy, bro. Shout out this. This was a good project for us back then. Like, this was the project that established us as like artists in UNT. Like, this kind of this was like my first project that kind of gave me a name outside of just like me and the homies rapping together. You know what I mean?
Man,
so
that's crazy.
We were doing a whole bunch of like performances on campus and showcases and all types of shit. So like, yeah, man. Shout out the beginning.
Yeah, man. Young Teezy, man.
Teezy, boy, this is crazy.
Yo, that's crazy. And you had mentioned UNT, man. It's super dope that you mentioned that because I had actually gone to UNT as well. I want to ask you, like, what can you tell me about this cover right here, man, from your time at UNC? Like, I see your name right there, Young Teezy. What can you tell me about Teezy and the Eagle Gang, bro?
What the fuck? What is this from?
Apparently,
Produced
it's
by
like
Kobe and Cliffhanger.
You probably know better than I do.
Familiar.
The Avengers. Choose your weapon.
What the fuck?
Anything ringing a bell?
Like, it looks so familiar, but I can't remember. Is this a song?
So basically, it's an actual mixtape, but you actually had features on the actual tape. You had a feature.
This is fucking Taryn. This is Taryn. What the fuck? Yeah, Eagle Gang. So Eagle Gang was like what me and the homies called ourselves back then. Me and Tevyn, like I told you earlier, and I got a homie named Bobby Ice, Andreas. We call ourselves Eagle Gang. And this is honestly like Irving as hell, because Terrence from Irving, who's, I'm assuming this is his project. Inner Circle, yeah, this had to be his project. Cliffhanger, that's the homie Cliff. He's from Irving. I'm trying to remember who Jacoby was, but yeah, this is Irving and shit.
But that is you though, Teezy of Eagle Gang.
He is me. He features from Teezy of Eagle Gang. Wow. That would be me.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, and it's so crazy because the reason I asked you earlier, like, do you remember your weapon of choice by any chance? Because y'all were doing this thing basically. From what I remember, it was like y'all were doing verse for verse, feature for feature on a song, and then you had your weapon of choice, like on some Wu-Tang Clan shit. You had like dopeness and like fully charged cellular network devices.
Yeah, cellular. Like Teezy got bars, something like that.
Bars, dopeness, and cellular network devices, man. Why was that your weapon of choices? Plural.
Because you gotta have a fully charged celly. And if you charge up the celly, you got full bars. Come on, man.
Oh, yo, that really did. I ain't do my research enough. Dang, I'm tripping. But
nigga, I was nice then.
That's crazy. And like, that's crazy how you rap when you were at UNC. So you really weren't just doing filming. You were really doing that was the foundation of you doing everything.
To be honest, the only film I was doing at UNT was film class. Okay. I wasn't shooting none of my own shit. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just rapping. It wasn't until after I graduated when I really started like really getting into film, which is kind of backwards. Like, nigga, I'm here. Nigga, we could have had full access to like all the film equipment there, but like I was too focused on like rapping and hooping and like, chasing chicks and shit like that. College shit. Right. And I wasn't as fully involved in like honing my craft as a, cinematographer as I could have been. But, things happen for a reason, so it is what it is.
Yeah. That's kind of cool, man. But like, so during that time, tell me about that too. Like, what was it like? It's
crazy.
I know. Yeah. So I was gonna say, like, for UNC, just being your time there. I know you said cinematography was one thing, but you obviously had a passion for just something. You knew you wanted more. So I guess my question to you is like, what's like some like significant moment or something significant that you kind of learned during your time at UNC that kind of made you who you are today, life and career?
Man, we had this thing called Poetic Justice. So it was every Tuesdays. We'd meet under the gazebo every Tuesday evening. and it was just like people from around campus. It was mainly like, it was very like black though, you know what I mean? It was all you know, walks of life would be there, but it was mainly like a black culture thing, right? And under a gazebo, and you would just step out there, just like whatever your talent is, you know? If you want to rap, a cappella, if you want to sing, if you want to dance, if you want to do spoken word, whatever. So that kind of like, that kind of helped me like develop confidence.
Yeah.
Cause like you really like ain't nobody, you're not really, there wasn't no like sign up sheet. You had to just claim it. Like just walk when the next person got done or the person before you got done, just go out there.
Yeah. This is like on campus or like?
It's on campus. And it was just like and it was just dope because like I met a lot of people some of the people that I'm still cool with to this day through that. And yeah, man, that just, it helped for me at least to like develop like confidence and like learning how to MC, like how to move a crowd, how to like master a ceremony, like garner attention. You know what I mean? Because one thing to be like talented, but like now you got to prove that you're talented. You got to make people like pay attention. So like, yeah, man, I learned so much. Just shout out Poetic Justice, man. Shout out
Poetic Justice. That's so cool how you said that, because I feel like a lot of people who are trying to pursue rap or just music don't really think about college as like an outlet or resource. That's why I kind of asked you, because it's like, I'm sure a lot of people feel like that, but would you kind of say, like, I mean, college help you with that? Because I feel like people overlook the college part and like the classes and don't think about the networking and how many people you can meet. Do you feel like that's an important aspect that kind of helped you at UNT as well?
Bro, most of my best friends right now are from college. Jonathan right here from college. But I've known him like in high school a little bit, but college is where we really link, you know? Blake Chris, college. JO8's college. I can keep going down the list. Moody, photographer Moody, college. There's so many people. Yeah, man. That's the, you know, people be like, you know, college, you don't really need it. Yeah, you don't, like, it is a scam in a sense, like, we shouldn't be spending all that money on it, but like, the networking aspect is second to none, bro. Learned so much, met so many cool people. Like I said, I'm still cool with to this day. That experience, that college experience, there's nothing like it, man. So I'm so grateful for that, you know?
That's so beautiful to hear, man.
I wouldn't be rapping without it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be rapping. I was hooping. Nigga, I got injured on some like random shit my senior year, you know what I'm saying? Hooping. And then because of that, I didn't really get like the offers that I felt like I should have got, because I couldn't like play half of my senior year. So because of that, I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna go to school to hoop. I'm gonna go to UNT with the homies and like study film. And because of that, became a rapper, a cinematographer, all that through that, you know what I mean? So it's crazy how life will throw you these curveballs, but like I'm so grateful for that, because like I wasn't gonna be no NBA player. I would have been in the middle of fucking Kansas or somewhere trying to hoop. For what? You know what I mean? Like, and now like this was my true calling, you know, being a creative. So.
And it's cool to see how the universe works that way out for you. Like, imagine, like, do you think if you didn't have, you know, the accident of yours, like with you breaking, you know, having an injury, like, do you think you would have played pro or like college?
No, I was not good enough to be pro. Fuck no.
You don't think so?
No way. Nigga, I'm not the quickest. I'm not tall, swole, none of that. Yeah. I can shoot a little bit, but like, nah, that would have been, like I said, I would have went to some middle of the fucking country's D2 school, averaged 10 points or some shit, and then by junior year trying to figure out like, all right, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? Because obviously I'm not getting drafted. Yeah. You know, I can be like, I'm self-aware. I wasn't that great. I was decent, but like, nah.
Dang.
So
that would have been crazy to see, man. But I mean, I'm sure you'd be hooping on. I mean, you have a lot of basketball references in your music, especially with the with Coach of the Year just in itself. That cover, you know what I mean? Like I said, going on to that rollout, I just love how you kind of record yourself in black and white. You know what I mean? On your Instagram videos, and you were just talking about, oh, why I chose this cover, and like da 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 da. Like, oh, I made it more abstract, but now it's more minimalistic. Like, as somebody who does know a lot about sports, like, you know, you like yourself. What about like Coach Jimmy V was so significant and stuff like that? Because whenever I'm looking at, like, whenever I'm listening to the album and just trying to piece together, this comes from somebody that don't really know about sports. I love hip hop and music, so I'm trying to draw these connections together. So, and you can tell me if I'm wrong on this. Coach of the Year to me is like you incorporate that cover to show like, you know, Jimmy V was like underdog with his team. You know what I mean? And so throughout this album, you're kind of like showcasing that underdog mentality, but also trying to show like I'm triumphant through it all. You know what I mean? That's why you got the braggadocious raps and stuff like that throughout the entire track. Or like how, what I found super significant with the song Gold Lips, how you kind of paint a picture about that maroon 1997 Acura or whatever, that was your dad's or whatever, and then you talk about the gold lips, the gold fronts of the car, and then, but you're actually metaphorically comparing that to a woman in that song, I think. So it's just kind of cool how you bring those parallels together. But I know that was kind of off topic, but what can you say about like just Jimmy V and the whole theme behind COTY?
Man, so Jimmy V, he was the coach of like, I want to say like 1983 North Carolina, NC State or some shit like that. I watched a 30 for 30 on him and his team at that time. And it was just so inspirational because he passed, unfortunately, of cancer. But yeah, the whole story was like about them being like an underdog team and coming and winning a championship, right? But he has this ESPY speech that he gave literally maybe like 2 months before he passed or something like that. To the point where like he was sick the whole week to where people didn't even think he was going to, even come and come to the ESPYs awards. He made it up there, got up there himself. If you watch it, go watch it on YouTube. It's so inspirational. You wouldn't think he's sick. Like he's just standing up there by himself, normal talking. And yeah, he just said some things that really resonated. Like he said, he made a comment about there's 3 things you should do every day, right? You should laugh, you should think, and you should cry. And if you do that, you have a full day. And when you really think about that, like that's a lot of emotion to go through in one day. Obviously, I'm not trying to cry every day, but like it's really just showing how he was about to die, in saying this, you know what I mean? So he recognized like what's true in life, like what are the true things you need to tap into and focus on, and like tapping into your emotions. Man, that shit was, so now since that they got a Jimmy V award, the ESPY's got a Jimmy V award where they give to like, people who, I don't really know what the caliber of what, but I know Stuart Scott got one. Stuart Scott was a famous sportscaster. He brought like black culture and hip hop culture to like sports analysts, shit like that. And he passed of cancer, but they gave him the Jimmy V award, and he went up there and did a speech too. So that's why, like, even on the cover, on the cover, like, you got the Jimmy V, part of the Jimmy V speech right there, and you got part of Stuart Scott's speech right
that's
there.
That's what that subtext is.
That's what it is. Okay. So yeah,
that's super cool, man.
Jimmy V right there on the cover. You know what I'm saying?
Like you replaced, they covered your face with it. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, man. Like all this kind of came accidentally. Like the whole point of this project was just supposed to, like, it's funny, like, it's in retrospect, it seemed like it was cohesive, but it really wasn't. Some of these tracks were recorded like 2 years apart. And I just like, I need to put a project out. Let me throw them all on something. Yeah. So, yeah, man, it worked out, I guess.
Dang, that's crazy. Cause I was really gonna like have a full deep dive dissection with you about like the album and like how you plan this 5 years ahead from now and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. So,
not at all.
So let me ask you this, like, just in 2019, what was it like making Coach of the Year for the first time, and how have you kind of changed your music and life, and what's been different for you in the past 5 years? So kind of talk about like just the 2019 first.
Well, I mean, I have I have 2 kids and a wife.
Now?
Right now.
Oh, okay.
Which on COTY, I'm talking about no wife and no kids. So,
no, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of peeped. I was like, why is he talking about his like wife like that? Or like talking about like just being with a girl?
Whole different era, man.
Okay, that's kind of
yeah. Me and my cousin, shout out Cambino. He produced 3 songs on here. Yeah, we just, we was living in like Addison or something, and just a very like creative atmosphere. Like we had a sliding door that was never locked. I can say this now because who cares? I don't live there no more. The homies were coming through like whatever time of the hour, Sometimes would beat me home. It was just a very like free environment creatively. And, that's COTY was made. Half of Black Ice, that was a project I did with Blake Chris and JOH was made. Just a lot of stuff was just, it was just a good time, man. 2019 was right before the pandemic,
Yeah, that is crazy, yeah.
It feels so long ago, but so not so long ago at the same time. So, but yeah, I just thought it was important to, a lot of people kind of like got hip to me because of this project and because of like songs like Minicap. So I thought like we should celebrate it, why not?